On this video we're taking a look at our MLB best bets for the games that are happening on Monday, April 11th, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Texas Rangers vs Colorado Rockies. Colorado Rockies for the win. And here is why. Colorado fell to the Dodgers 5-3 in their opener back on Friday. The Rockies were able to post a 3-2 victory in the Saturday game, though. In the Sunday matchup, Colorado got some good offense with 19 hits in a 9-4 win. Starting pitcher Antonio Senzatella put up 3.1 innings with 1 earned on 9 hits and a walk. Austin Gomber will make his season debut in the series opener. Gomber had a decent 2021 season. While he posted a 4.53 ERA, he amassed a stellar 1.24 WHIP, accompanied by a 9-9 record in 115.1 innings of work. The young left-hander was effective in his 2 meetings against the Rangers last season, limiting them to 4 runs in 10.1 frames to go with a 1-0 record. Gomber conceded 4 runs in 7 innings in spring training. The Rangers will have Taylor Hearn on the mound to begin the series. Hearn was inconsistent last season and finished with a 4.32 ERA and a respectable 1.28 WHIP, accompanied by a 6-6 record in 104.1 innings. He only started 11 games and pitched out of the pen in the remainder. The young southpaw squandered 2 runs in 2 frames in his lone meeting against the Rockies last season and tossed a scoreless inning in his only other career meeting against Colorado. The Rockies have a solid lineup and this team cannot be underestimated this season. They featured dangerous hitters in Charlie Blackmon, Ryan McMahon, and added Chris Bryant. Colorado will shine at the dish against Rangers starter Taylor Hearn. He recorded a subpar 4.66 ERA last season and a poor 5.03 ERA at home. Furthermore, the Rangers lost 2 of 3 in Toronto in the opening series and conceded 20 runs. The Rockies' Austin Gomber have on the mound. He limited Texas to 4 runs in 10.1 innings last year. Colorado went 4-2 against the Rangers last season and won 2 of 3 against the Dodgers to open the season. Detroit Tigers vs Boston Red Sox. Detroit Tigers for the win. And here is why. The Red Sox struggled in the back half of last season against New York and sought 2021 pickup in a similar light, dropping the opening weekend series to the Yankees. Now the road trip continues with a trip to Detroit to open up the midweek series. Last season, Boston dropped their single series in Detroit 2-1, scoring only 7 runs total across the 3 games. So far this season, that similar lack of offensive production has haunted them as well to open up this season. Despite having plenty of depth, it has been a slow start, though the pitching has at least looked solid. The Red Sox had a winning road record in 2021, going 43-38, and are hoping to channel some of that road warrior instincts in this one. The Boston Red Sox have a quick turnaround after playing late Sunday night and getting an afternoon spot here. The Red Sox have been a bit slow out the gate, mainly offensively, but they showed signs of life in Sunday's victory. The Red Sox have won 5 of their last 6 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Alex Verdugo leads the Red Sox with 5 hits and 3 RBI, while Xander Bogaerts and Rafael Devers have combined for 7 hits and 3 RBI. Michael Wacha gets the ball, and he was 3-5 with a 5.05 ERA and 121 strikeouts last season. This will be Wacha's second career game against the Tigers. Detroit closed out the season strong last year and ended up finishing 77-85 as they get closer and closer to being a .500 Bowl club in the coming years. The opening weekend saw them hang around with the White Sox, one of the favorites in the American League, and that confidence should carry over into the midweek. Being at home for the second straight series won't hurt either, especially after having a winning record at home last season. Adding in them taking the August 3-game set from Boston at Comerica Park and that small bit of momentum in the back of their head could be instrumental towards finding some success. The Boston Red Sox are probably the better team here, but this is a tough scheduled spot with an afternoon start and travel after having to play Sunday night. Also, Michael Wacha has been rough each of his last 3 seasons, with high ERAs and an allowed batting average of .270 last year alone. Matt Manning wasn't knocking anybody's socks off last season either, but he was a rookie, and you'd assume an off season and whatnot would help him a bit. Either way, give me the Tigers and the even money at home. Tampa Bay Rays vs Oakland Athletics. Tampa Bay -1.5. and here is why. The Oakland A's come into this one looking to build on their 4-1 win over the Philadelphia Phillies in Sunday's series finale. Tony Kemp went 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs, while Billy McKinney had a solo home run, and Seth Brown had an RBI as well to finish off the scoring for the A's in the winning effort. Christian Patch had a pair of hits with a double, and Elvis Andrus had a double as well, while Austin Allen added a base hit as well to cap off the offense for the A's in the win. Dalton Jeffries got the win after throwing 5 shutout innings while allowing just 2 hits. Paul Blackburn will start here and was 1-4 with a 5.87 ERA for Oakland last season. The Oakland Athletics struggled on the offensive side of the field in the first series of the season. They failed to produce enough runs to win a game, and they are searching for better at-bats. They are scoring 3.94 runs per game this season, which is the 12th highest average in the league. They were able to poke a few balls out, but they couldn't string together enough hits to consistently score. As a team, they have a .172 batting average. They have multiple men that will be stepping up to the plate still looking for their first hit of the 2022 season. They are also averaging 1.13 home runs per game. This is the 9th highest average in the MLB, and I would also expect the Athletics to stay aggressive once they reach base. In 2021, they stole 88 bases, which was the 7th most in the league. They were always looking to put runners in scoring positions and weren't afraid of getting thrown out. Watch for Chad Pinder and Seth Brown while they are at the plate in this one. Pinder was able to hit a bomb this past weekend and will be looking to go yard again in this game. Brown has been one of the more reliable hitters at the plate for the Athletics. He has 3 RBIs already this season and also hit a home run. Surprisingly, this is one of the only hits that he has had so far this year. He will need to be more consistent and wait for his pitch if he wants to help his team get a win. The Tampa Bay Rays have started the season exactly how they would have wanted. The Rays have won the first 2 games of the season, and they will be trying to make it 3 on Sunday. The Rays could be coming into this game hot and undefeated. On the offensive side of the field, the Rays are scoring 3.50 runs per game and hitting .271. This is the 6th best team batting average in the league so far this season. They can rely on their hitters to make contact and get on base. Shockingly, they haven't needed to score a ton of runs to win. Their defense is why they are undefeated, but they can get hot on the offensive side of the field. They haven't shown that they have a lot of power either, as they are only averaging .56 bombs per game. This is the 22nd lowest average in the MLB so far this regular season. I would expect them to start hitting more home runs, as they were one of the better hitting teams in 2021. Once they reached base last season, they were also very aggressive. They were tied with the Athletics with 88 stolen bases. This was the 8th most stolen bases in the league, as they were always trying to get runners into scoring position. Especially if they are only getting contact hits. I get why you'd look Oakland's way after the A's managed to salvage a win from their series against Philadelphia. However, as good as Tampa Bay looked, I'm still taking it with a grain of salt as the wins came against the lowly Orioles. That being said, I'm not expecting the A's to be that much better this season, and while Luis Patino is capable of being blown up on the mound, Paul Blackburn was batted around in spring for the A's, and I just don't know how much I trust him here. Give me Tampa Bay minus 1.5. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.